How old is your son now? 5 already, 7? 7. What size, huh? What size? 15 and 19. So 15, normal. No effects. Normal body age. What do you got? Pfizer. Myself. I got 2 vaccines. You also vaccinated? I don't have digital booster shot. That one. I got Pfizer. My second one, usually I was like, wait. Normal, huh? I think it will be a yearly affair. Good business. Yeah, for multi-million dollars. For distributors, all that. Hello, everything. Hello. நினைக்கிறேன் நம்ம மாஸ்டர் வந்து பிரிண்ட் பண்ணிடணும் மூக்கு வாயா அப்போ தெரிஞ்சிருங்க இது எல்லாரும் முகமொழி போட்டுருங்க அதை சொல்ல தெரியும் த்ரீடி மாஸ்டர் பிரிண்ட் பண்ணி நம்ம மூச்சுமே very different from the others, you know. He will be particularly he tells us, dancing for this is very interesting. I've done this before. Because not common, often you hear dance or that's why it's my favorite because it has more it's like very common, you know. This is very different. Patterns are very nice. All of them, this one I don't know what it is. Managing will be open. Should not be another rice. No MC about that. This city is 6,000 doesn't mean 5,000 in the book. We already did an MC about that. But the way they report now, it's quite ambiguous. They are putting the not because no more the number of cases, right? So the point system, not everybody knows how to use that. dance, you know. All side dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our national anthem. Thank you. You may take your seats. Vanakkam, salam sejahtera, and a very good morning to one and all. Welcome to the opening ceremony of the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival and the Lifetime Arts Achievement Awards 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, violin by Shri Veena by Ganesan, flute by Kesavan Pallusamy Chettiar, and Mridangam by Dharma. A big round of applause to the instrumental ensemble artists for the electrifying performance.
வயலின், மிருதங்கம் மற்றும் புல்லாங்குழல் இசைக்கருவிகளை கொண்டே இனிய குழு படைப்பை வழங்கிய நம் கலைஞர்களுக்கு நன்றி.
Yang Berhormat, Datuk Seri Dr. Shankar JP, Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Malaysia, Yang Bahagia, Mrs. Archana Nair, Deputy High Commissioner of India to Malaysia,
Ms. Sujitra, Sumitra and Subhatra Jayasilan, founders Sugam Foundation, Yang Bahagia Datuk Ramli Ibrahim, founder Sutra Dance Theatre and Sutra Foundation,
Yang Bahagia, Datin Nik Shariza Roslin binti Muhammad Rosli and spouse Datuk Muhammad Izwan, Assistant Director, Sports, Co-Curricular and Arts Division, Ministry of Education, Malaysia, Yang Bahagia, Datuk R.S. Mohan Shan, President, Malaysia Hindu Sangam,
Dr. Venkata Pratap, President, Telugu Association of Malaysia, Encik Muhammad Syukur Datuk Ibrahim, Dean, Faculty of Music, Aswara,
Ms. Shanti Periasamy, Head of Rhythm Foundation, Mr. and Mrs. Dharma V2 Care Sendirian Berhad,
Ms. Rani Lingam, Founder and CEO in Tamil Online Media, Mr. Ganesan, CEO and Director, Pancha Products, Sendirian Berhad,
Mr. Sivasurya Narayanan, Honorary General Secretary, Telugu Association of Malaysia, Executive Committee members of Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation,
Recipients of Lifetime Arts Achievement Award 2019 and 2021, members of the media,
viewers on social media, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the opening ceremony of the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival 2021 and the Lifetime Arts Achievement Award ceremony. Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation, a non-profit organization formed in 2003, aimed at societal transformation through arts and culture, is once again proud to bring you the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival 2021, or better known as MYICMF 2021, for the third consecutive year since its inaugural in 2019. The Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival comprises of concerts, conferences and competitions focusing on three outcomes from the three pillars, which are entertainment, education and excellence, to provide its beneficiaries a privilege to experience the treasures of a profound heritage. Last year, we had put together 68 concerts or performances from international stars, global artists and students, as well as our own Malaysian artists and students. 9 workshops by industry experts was organized and the competition segment received 319 entries from 13 countries. This year, the program kick-started in August 2021 with the Carnatic Music and Dance competition. We had conducted a total of 107 competitions and received a total of 529 entries from 11 countries, namely Malaysia, USA, India, UAE, Australia, United Kingdom, Singapore, Sweden, France, Norway, and Germany. Today, we are at the opening ceremony of the final lab of the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival 2021, which will culminate from today, 13th November to 21st November 2021, with concerts and conferences which involve local and foreign artists. We have an array of concerts and conferences lined up that started with the pre-festival events in the month of October and will continue this evening. Today, we will also be witnessing the honoring of the Lifetime Arts Achievement Awards recipients for their contribution towards the growth of arts in our country.
இவ்வாண்டுக்கான மலேசிய அனைத்துலக கர்நாடக இசை விழாவின் திறப்பு விழாவாக இன்றைய நிகழ்வு அமைகிறது. அதேவேளை நம் நாட்டின் கலைத்துறையில் சாதனை புரிந்த பெருமக்களுக்கு வாழ்நாள் கலை சாதனையாளர் விருதுகளும் இன்றைய நிகழ்வில் வழங்கப்பட உள்ளது.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sugam strives to create real and lasting positive social changes for Malaysia through its work in the focus areas of arts and culture. Apart from promoting arts and culture and carrying out outreach programs, Sugam also realizes its mission through its teaching schools, Sugam Karnatica and Sugam Samskara. We will continue this morning with a video presentation on Sugam Karnatica, the arts education institution of Sugam Foundation. This video was prepared by one of our theatre teachers, Mr. Rashid Sheikh Abdullah, for his master's presentation.
Sugam Karnatica around 7 tahun lah. We like them is because they are very broad. They have everything, and they also bring a lot of people together. They have shows like this, other events, and all that. So they are trying to give them a more holistic experience and a learning center.
Okey, hari ini merupakan hari terbuka Sugam Karnatica di mana parent yang ingin menghantar anak untuk belajar art and culture dekat sini datang untuk mendengar briefing ataupun mendengar apa yang Sugam Karnatica offer untuk diorang. Hari ini diadakan Sugam Music Carnival dekat dalam ramai studi-studi atau persembahan. Pengembangan Sugam Karnatica seperti ini yang memperjuangkan kesenian dan kebudayaan sangat penting dalam kehidupan kanak-kanak. Apabila mereka belajar kesenian dan kebudayaan, dapat banyak perubahan dalam diri mereka. Contoh dia, mereka ni lebih berdisiplin, menghormati guru.
Hari ini sebenarnya bila saya akan belajar, I was not a good student. I was working, all the games and all that. And then when I started here, but art taught me different things. Macam music changed a lot. Music memang susah banyak. Changed me to a very good attitude, like a very disciplined, your own self lah.
So it's basically to Malaysia, India, dia faham dia punya asal usul, dia punya tradisi, dia punya culture melalui kesenian. Kesenian Malaysia, that's number one. Tapi there's something called jati diri. Kita punya identity, kita punya sejarah yang kita tak boleh lupa. We have to know our roots so that kita boleh maju ke depan.
Bila seorang student belajar arts, dia punya perkembangan minda lagi bagus compared to budak yang tak belajar arts. Just education alone is only developing one side of the brain. Okay, arts develops the other side of the brain. And kalau tengok budak yang belajar arts tu, dia punya education side pun is better than yang tak belajar arts because creativity dia lebih. Actually, semua orang kalau boleh lah should learn the arts.
Sugam Karnatica adalah sebuah institusi pendidikan untuk seni. Seni menyanyi, menari, berlakon, menulis, melukis. Tapi dia fokus kepada seni tradisi India. So sebenarnya when we started Sugam Karnatica pada 2003, is because kita ni sangat cinta pada arts. Memang kita suka menyanyi. Kita 3 orang beradik. Semua yang kita buat pun ada something to do with the arts. Dalam 2003 tu guru kita kata, okay, you dah boleh mengajar. So kita start dengan mengajar, menyanyi over the weekend. So the whole idea is just to teach yang apa yang kita tahu Aina shares is bringing us so much joy. So we want to share it. So we say, okay, let's share, let's teach children. So that's how we started. That was the first idea of starting. When we say let's bring arts to all Malaysian children, we realize that Malaysia, we have got so many strata of society. We got first masyarakat majmuk, and we also have a different level of society. And we realize siapa yang ada sedikit kemampuan selalunya dapat belajar seni. All the seni you kena bayar because it's private. Tapi if you realize, arts ni is not just luxury, it's a keperluan. So we need to take it to semua kanak-kanak. So it has to become part of a system. Ladies and gentlemen, that would have given you some insight of the work of the school. Thank you, Cikgu Rashid. Now, let's put our hands together to welcome the Festival Director of MYICMF, Founding President of Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation, Ms. Sujitra Jayasilan, for her welcome speech. Thank you, Subha. Yang Berhormat Dato Shri Dr. Santara JP, Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture Malaysia. Yang Berbahagia Mrs. Archana Nair, Deputy High Commissioner of India to Malaysia. Ms. Sumitra and Subhatra, founders of Sugam Foundation. Yang Berbahagia Dato Ramli Ibrahim, founder Sutra Dance Theatre and Sutra Foundation. Yang Berbahagia Datin Nik Shariza Roslin binti Muhammad Rosli and spouse Dato Muhammad Izwan, Assistant Director Sports Curricular and Arts Division, Ministry of Education Malaysia. Yang Berbahagia Dato R.S. Mohan Shah. Yang Berbahagia Dr. Venkata Pratap, President Telugu Association of Malaysia. Encik Muhammad Syukur Dato Ibrahim and spouse, Dean Faculty of Music Aswara. Ms. Shanti Priyasamy, Head of Rhythm Foundation, Mr. and Mrs. Dharmasilan of B2K Sendirian Berhad, Ms. Rani Lingam, Founder and CEO and Tamil Online Media, Mr. Ganesan, CEO and Director Pancha Products Sendirian Berhad, Mr. Sivasuryanarayanan, Honorary General Secretary, Telugu Association of Malaysia, Executive Committee members of Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation, recipients of Lifetime Arts Achievement Awards 2019 and 2021, members of the media, viewers on social media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Salam Sejahtera and Namaskaram to all of you. It is my honor to welcome you to the opening ceremony of the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival and the Lifetime Arts Achievement Awards 2021. The Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival had its inaugural year in 2019 with artists like Bombay J. Shri, Sudha Raghunathan and Rahul Villal. And last year, we hosted the special online edition due to the pandemic that had struck the entire world.
We still had a full-fledged festival despite the pandemic and despite being online, with artists like Spurti Rao, Sri Ranjani Santanagopalan, Aishwarya and Soundarya, and many of our homegrown artists, with a total of 68 concerts and 319 participants for the competitions. We were hoping that everything would return to normal this year and that we would once again host it physically. But alas, this year is another new experience that we have ended up hosting it on a hybrid mode. So indeed, these last 2 years have given us all experiences that we never thought we would have. As mentioned by YMCs, the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival, or simply said MYICMF, comprises of 3 pillars: concerts, conferences, and competitions, and focuses on 3 outcomes, which are entertainment, education, and excellence. Due to the uncertain times, we had started the competitions much earlier this year, in mid-August, and completed it by the end of September, and capped the concerts and conferences for the month of November. We had collaborated with Vidhwan Shri Dr. Shashikeran Narasimhan for the competition segment and had engaged 15 stalwart judges to provide high standards in judging for the competitions. We offered a total of 107 categories of competitions to encourage all categories of talents, including multimedia presentation on composers, as well as role plays and dress-ups as cultural personalities. And just to add to that, the champion was Guru Prasad Kaliappan, a Malaysian boy from West Country Kajang Tamil School, who played the role of Raja Raja Cholan. I'm sure you can see him on screen now. Despite the uncertain times, we received a total number of 529 participants for the competitions coming from 11 countries. Children watched other children from other parts of the world sharing the same interests, culture, and heritage. And we believe these are the unseen takeaways where we empower them with pride of their heritage and to be part of a global presence. At this juncture, I wish to thank Vidhwan Shashikeran and all the esteemed judges, as well as the Ministry of Education Malaysia, for endorsing and approving the competitions, which enabled Malaysian children to participate and be rewarded with merits for it. With shifting goalposts every day, we somehow managed to pull together a total of 84 concerts, comprising international stars, rising stars, and student stars, and 26 conferences comprising panel sessions, lecture demonstrations, and workshops this year. Many told us that music festival is not a need at this point, as the pandemic posed other pressing issues. It's not bread and butter. But ladies and gentlemen, we know that the arts is bread and butter to many artists and musicians. We know that the arts is needed at every moment for our mental health and to keep our spirits alive. And that has been proven by the participation that poured in. Well, we marched on with the conviction that somebody somewhere will assist us. And then came along our concert sponsors, and each took a concert to sponsor. I'd like to thank House of CSR Sendirian Berhad, B2Care Sendirian Berhad, Pancha Products Sendirian Berhad, and Telugu Association Malaysia for this sponsorship. Our heartfelt thanks to all of you. Just a side note, we do have many other segments which have no sponsors. So if any of you who are patron of the arts and wish to support this initiative, please do get in touch with us and give us your support. Any amount will be welcomed with an open heart. As the saying goes, it's the thought that matters. Sorry, I had to do a funding pitch. Esteemed guests, me coming from CSR and sustainability background, I am a strong practitioner and advocate of the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, which are global goals for the agenda for 2030. Especially goal number 17, partnerships and collaborations. So today, I am not going to speak on the grandeur of the arts or its impact in transforming lives. I just wish to speak about partnerships and collaborations. We need to work together. So we have thought of 3 initiatives for the coming year. The first, a targeted initiative for music teachers and students with Vidhwan Shri Shanthanand, Sir, which we believe will immensely benefit young musicians and teachers. This will be announced this coming week, so stay tuned. The second initiative, a digital directory, a dashboard of all of us, who we are, what we do, a common database which can be accessed by anyone, any part of the world. We believe that this is yet to be done. Hence, we will embark on this project and we hope to have all of you on it. And the last one, a more relaxed initiative, simply networking. In fact, I had a discussion with this with Dr. Ramli. It was his suggestion and I've just elaborated a little bit on it. A space for us to just chat and get to know each other with no agenda. We are a small community within a small community. When we come alone. When we go alone. So why not in between that, we smile, laugh, and chill a little. Perhaps like an annual dinner for artists and musicians. Why not, isn't it? We all work very hard too. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a showcase of our collaboration. Look at this hall. It is packed with Malaysian senior artists, stalwarts, and musicians. The journey of collaboration had started with the birth of MYICMF, and we pray that with all the support of all of you, this journey will continue. It must continue for the future generations. Dear guests, we are humbled to honor senior artists and gurus through the Lifetime Arts Achievement Awards. We couldn't do it for our guru, the late Srimati Vijayalakshmi Kulavirasingham, without whom we are nothing. She gave us more than music, and she left a vacuum in our lives with her parting. So this awards is a tribute to her. We honor all of you for your incredible contribution to the Malaysian Indian arts industry, paving the way or paving the path for the younger generation, as well as being the shining example to us, to show us that to grow, we need to have passion and persistence. Thank you for accepting our humble samarpana. Before I end, I would like to thank all who have supported to make this festival a success it is. Firstly, the MYICMF Secretariat, comprising our EXCO members and staff who have worked relentlessly to make this happen. EXCO members, Srimati Kavita Veturi, Srimati Jayasakti Jayasingham, Shri Sodirajan Paranjodi, Srimati Sanjukta Vigneshwaran, and Mr. Nandakumar Vaitelingam. Staff, Ms. Vicky, Mr. Ruben, Ms. Devika, Ms. Pushpa, and Ms. Yasmin. Technical support, Balram of Invento, Shah Murlidharan of Red Baron Productions, Rashid of Digital Lala, Yasoda of Deep Blue Solutions, Sharwin of Branded, Weiwei of Wise Solutions. Thank you, Kanmani, for being our MC. Thank you to all parents and student volunteers, Mrs. Prema Brandaban, Gunasilan, Rupa, Chandrika, Tanusha, Kirtan, Vyomanasai, Rohindra, Vasan. Thank you to Mr. Bala of TFA for your kind assistance in making the venue arrangements. Thank you to Ashwin and team for the nice, wonderful sound and light. Thank you, members of the media, for the coverage. Love and thanks to my sisters, Sumitra and Subhatra Jayasilan, my partners in our labor of love. A big thank you to our supporting partners, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture Malaysia, Ministry of Education Malaysia, National Department of Culture and Arts Malaysia, JKKN, Sri Shashikiran Narasimhan of Karnatica Global, and media partner in Tamil Vannangal. Heartfelt thanks to our sponsors, House of CSR Sundrian Berhad, V2K Sundrian Berhad, Pancha Products Sundrian Berhad, and Telugu Association of Malaysia. A big thank you also to the supporting arts institution, Mani Krishnaswamy Academy of Chennai, Sutra Foundation, Temple of Fine Arts, the National Academy of Arts, Culture and Heritage, Aswara, Kalpana Dance Theatre, Sri Ganesalaya School of Dance, Lasya Arts Academy, Swara Community Arts Centre, Bharata Kalanjali Malaysia, Shruti Laya Jnana Vidyalaya Music Academy, and Persatuan Kesenian dan Musik dan Tarian Klasik India Selangor. A big thank you to all gurus and senior artists present here today for your support. Guru Dato Ramli Ibrahim, Guru Srimati Kumudini Sivanathan, Guru Kumari Rajeswari Rajaratnam, Guru Srimati Radha Gopal Shetty, Guru Srimati Tavamalar Gunaratnam, Guru Srimati Vatsala Sivadas, Guru Shri Jegathesan Sharma, Guru Srimati Meera Venugopal, Guru Srimati J. Bharathi Sharma, Guru Shri Kesavan Pallusamy Chettiar, Guru Shri Ganesan, Guru Shri Dr. R. Chandramohan, Guru Srimati Shangita Namasivayam, Guru Shri Shankar Kandasamy, Guru Shri Samuel Jedas, and Guru Srimati Guruvayur Ushadore. Thank you also to Dr. Nick Shariza, Inche Mo Ashuko, Dato R.S. Mohanshan, Dato Venkata Pratap, Miss Shanti, and Mr. Sivasuryanarayanan for taking time to be here today. Thank you to our patron, Dato Vaitilingam, for his continuous support for us, and Tuan Haji Misran, Director General of JKKN, for his warm message, which you will be witnessing later. Also, thank you to Dharmin, Sriram, Kuhan, and Kesavan sir for the beautiful performance this morning. Thank you to parents and dance students who will be performing later. I wish to extend a heartfelt thank you to Deputy Minister Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Dr. Santara and Deputy High Commissioner Yang Berbahagia Mrs. Archana Nair for being here today. Your presence is certainly a great boost for this event and for our spirits. And last but not least, we wish to thank all the concert performers, workshop presenters, competition participants and parents, judges and all our young coordinators who have come together in this platform from all over the world, and not forgetting all of you present here today and our social media viewers. Thank you, thank you, thank you to each and every one of you. Before I leave, I'd like to seek forgiveness should there be any mistakes by us during the hosting of this festival, and we look forward to your support in the coming years. In multicultural Malaysia, people of Indian heritage form a small percentage, which is less than 10% of the population. Sugam is honored to have this opportunity to be able to keep this heritage alive in this bhumi, along with artists and gurus like you. With tripartite collaboration between the government, private sector and the community, we will certainly be able to continue our journey in transforming lives through arts and culture. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sujitra, for the inspiring welcome message. Next, we have a video message from the patron of Sugam Foundation, Yang Bahagia Dato A. Vaitilingam.
அடுத்து சுகம் அறக்கட்டளையின் புரவலர் டத்தோ ஏ வைத்தியலிங்கம் அவர்களின் காணொலி உரையை காண்போம்.
Namasivayam வாழ்க, நாதன் தான் வாழ்க, இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தான் வாழ்க. உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய காலை வணக்கம். A very good morning to all our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Sujitra Jayaseelan, Founder President of Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation, Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Dr. Edmund Santara Kumar, Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Her Excellency Dr. Archana Nair, Deputy High Commissioner of India in Malaysia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I take great pleasure in addressing you this morning, welcoming all of you in this very great festival which we are going to have for the next few days. That is the Malaysian International Carnatic Music Festival. I still remember about 2 years ago when we had a similar festival in a very distinguished hall with distinguished guests, having then the Vice Chancellor of Annamalai University as a chief guest, together with the representative of the High Commissioner of India at that function. It was a very grand festival then, where for the first time this foundation had made lifetime achievement awards to 10 great artists of Malaysia. It is a very important thing that in spite of the difficult times we have had for the past 2 years, this festival is being revived, and we are able to have distinguished guests here, and at the same time similar awards are being given to the new awardees of this foundation. I am very pleased to welcome our Deputy Minister, Dr. Edmund Santana, whom I met from the days when he was the principal of the college. I must take this opportunity to congratulate him for the excellent work he did as a Deputy Minister of the Federal Territories, where he was able to save a number of temples and also provide a land for the resettlement of many of these temples. I hope that he, in this present duty as Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, will be able to do great things, especially for our community. I wish to remind him of the very respected request from Ramli Ibrahim, Dato' Ramli Ibrahim, on the great role played by culture in our society. Culture is a unifying factor in our nation, and it is important that the Malaysian heritage is reflected in our culture so that it can bring about our people together and they could build a true national unity in this country. I have to take this opportunity to congratulate the Jegathesan sisters, that is Sujitra, Sumitra and Subhatra, who have all these years, for many years, built this foundation, not just the foundation, earlier days, the Sugam Karnatica group, where they have had the opportunity to train thousands of students in this country, and have also had many superb activities, not only activities performed by the local artists, but also have brought in many great artists from overseas to participate in our numerous activities, especially in the International Music Carnival, which was held last. I hope that this foundation will continue to serve the community, and I hope that the Jegathesan sisters will continue to keep on training. And I'm very proud to know that recently they have overcome lots of difficulties using the electronic system and the whatever training programs they could do online. They must be really congratulated for the efforts. And not only that, they have been progressing in such a way. Not only have they had the Annamalai University certification program, but they have also now been able to open up many online programs so that the Malaysian Indian community can view a lot of cultural programs from the best or from the overseas. I hope that this festival will continue, and I am very happy that the Deputy High Commissioner of India is here today. We have played many roles together, the Malaysian community, and when I was in the Malaysia Hindu Sangam had many joint programs with the Indian High Commission, where lots of cultural programs were held monthly, jointly. I hope that the present Indian High Commissioner will continue this effort of promoting, because the root of our culture comes from India, and it is very, very important that we maintain this good relationship with our motherland, so that our cultural programs could expand. And we hope that the center, Netaji Center, established by the High Commission, will soon be revived to have activities so that the Malaysian Indian cultural community could continue to benefit from the roles played by the High Commissioner. They have also had training programs, which I hope will also be revived soon. I take this opportunity to congratulate the organizers, at the same time pray that our cultural activities of the Indian community will continue to expand. And I'm also very happy to see lots of our local artists are performing in this cultural festival. May the Almighty God bless them all, and may this festival continue to be successful for many more years to come. Thank you. Tiruchitambala.
A wonderful message from our patron. A hearty thanks to Yang Bahagia Dato' A. Vaithlingam. Next, we have a special dance performance by Shri Ganesan of Sri Ganeshalaya School of Dance for the song Tunbam Nergayil. Guru Sri Ganesan stands as the role model in the world of Bharathanatyam, breaking the barriers for the reviews in the English dailies in Malaysia in the early 80s. Today, he presents Tunbam Nergayil. He executes himself the beautiful choreography and abhinaya, which became a hit number and a song of request. Ladies and gentlemen, Guru Sri Ganesan. Tunbam Tunbam Thank you, Master Shri Ganesan. Moving on, we have another video message, and it's from Yang Bahagia Tuan Haji Mesran bin Yusuf, the Director General of Jabatan Kebudayaan dan Kesenian Negara, JKKM, National Department of Arts and Culture, Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, the video.
A very good morning, greetings to all. I am honored to address the opening ceremony of Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival 2021. It is a great pleasure to welcome Yang Muhammad Datuk Sri Dr. Santara, Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Malaysia. I would like to express my utmost gratitude and appreciation to all committee members in ensuring the success of this event. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2019, the MYICMF has been inaugural, and this year will be the third year for this event. We are proud to the success of Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation, who initiated programs which they believe that in long-term sustainable growth and giving back to the community. With promoting arts and cultures, we are also reaching out to schools Sugam Karnatica and Sugam Shankar. Well done. The last 2 years has been a splendid journey with all the concerts and workshops, and this year comes another challenging year where they would expose excellent concerts, conventions, workshops and performances throughout involving 11 participating countries. It has been a hard-serving years for all of us due to this pandemic, but with the passion and energy help us all unite and the energy to achieve goals, and I hope that this year's journey will let us become more productive and smart. With this, I thank all of you.
Thank you to Director General of JKKN Yang Bahagia Tuan Haji Mesran. Next, we humbly welcome Deputy High Commissioner of India to Malaysia, Yang Bahagia Mrs. Archana Nair, to deliver her speech. We invite founders Ms. Sujitra and Ms. Sumitra to accompany Yang Bahagia Mrs. Archana Nair to stage and honor her with our token of appreciation.
தொடர்ந்து மலேசியாவுக்கான இந்திய துணை உயர் ஆணையர் திருமதி அர்ச்சனா நாயர் அவர்களை உரையாற்ற அழைக்கிறோம்.
His Excellency Dr. Shri Dr. Shankar JP, Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Government of Malaysia, the Jegathesan sisters, Ms. Sujitra, Ms. Sumitra, and Ms. Subhadra, founders of the Sugam Cultural and Heritage Foundation, Dr. Ramli Ibrahim, founder Sutra Foundation, distinguished invitees, partner organizations, recipients of the Lifetime Arts Achievement Award 2019 and 2021, senior artists and musicians who are with us here today, ladies and gentlemen, namaskar. It is really, a deep pleasure to be here this morning for the opening ceremony of the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival 2021 and the Lifetime Arts Achievements Award 2021. I would like to, at the outset, congratulate the Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation and the partner organizations in bringing the third edition of the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival 2021 to all the lovers of Carnatic music and Indian dance in Malaysia. As a diplomat, having served in various locations, I have been particularly amazed by the interest and love for Carnatic music, traditional Indian dance forms that I have seen in Malaysia. I think what also particularly astonishes me is not just the abundance of local talent that is there in Malaysia, but also the presence of so many experts in these areas. To be very honest with you, I think the presentations, the beautiful presentations that we just saw this morning, very briefly took me back, and I felt as if I was watching, a function in India. But I think that just goes to sort of speak volumes about the deep connect that India and Malaysia share. The very deep people-to-people connect, which is rooted, in the common traditions and cultures that we share. While the pandemic imposed various restrictions on our day-to-day lives, I think we can only be thankful that the human spirit has found ways and means to overcome the challenges that were imposed upon us. Creativity, learning, competitions have not come to a standstill, but instead have found new ways of expression. Moving from physical events to virtual platforms, we all have adapted to the new normals. We have also understood and come to terms with the changing times, of course. But what it has brought with it is that our realms of possibilities have expanded tremendously. Now, distance, physical locations are no longer, a barrier, a challenge. I'm of course particularly impressed to learn that the Carnatic and dance competitions organized as part of this music festival received very enthusiastic participation from 11 countries, including of course India. And I'm sure that the upcoming concerts and conferences that are part of this festival will provide a platform not only for the senior artists, but also for encouraging the upcoming budding talent. I also take this opportunity to congratulate the 12 recipients of the Lifetime Arts Achievements Award this year. Your achievements are an inspiration to many young talents to follow in your footsteps. As the patron of the Sugam Cultural and Heritage Foundation, Dato A. Vaidyaningam mentioned, in the past we've had at the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Indian Cultural Center, we've had a very vibrant cultural scene where many of our teachers who were posted from India very actively partnered with many of the very senior artists in Malaysia. We've had a brief hiatus there, but I'm very happy to take this opportunity to announce that we now had a new vocal teacher join us at the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Indian Cultural Center, Miss Varsha Kannan, and she will be resuming classes at the Cultural Center shortly. So may I request all interested people to stay tuned to our website and social media handles. We'll be putting out information on that. And I think with the easing up of movement restrictions and as life gets to some extent, as we move back to normal, we at the Indian High Commission look forward to many more productions and collaborations between our teachers at the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Indian Cultural Center and the Malaysian artists here. We hope to have a good participation going forward also. May I, just as I conclude, convey my best wishes to the Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation and partner organizations for a successful Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival. And also, I think the enthusiastic response of the lovers of Carnatic music and dance, I think only reiterates the importance that arts and culture and music, dance, all that which has, the importance that it has in our lives and in shaping our society and making it a more beautiful place to live in. Thank you very much. Terima kasih.
Thank you, Her Excellency, Mrs. Archana Nair, Deputy High Commissioner of India to Malaysia, for the wonderful speech. To officiate this morning's event, we would humbly request our guest of honor, Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Dr. Santara JP, Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture Malaysia, to present his officiating speech and officially declare open the MYICMF 2021. We invite Festival Director Ms. Sujitra and Mr. Nandakumar Vaidyaningam, EXCO member of Sugam Foundation, to accompany Yang Berhormat to stage and honor him with our token of respect and appreciation.
இன்றைய நிகழ்வை அதிகாரப்பூர்வமாக திறந்து வைத்து உரையாற்ற மலேசிய சுற்றுலா, கலை மற்றும் பண்பாட்டு துணை அமைச்சர் டாக்டர் ஸ்ரீ டாக்டர் சந்தாரா அவர்களை மேடைக்கு அழைக்கிறோம்.
Her Excellency, Deputy High Commissioner of India to Malaysia, Archana Nayo, Yang Berusaha Ms. Sumitra, Subhatra Jayasilan, founders of Sugam Foundation, Yang Berbahagia Dato' Ramli Ibrahim, founder of Sutra Dance Theatre and Sutra Foundation, Yang Berbahagia Datin Nik Sharizah Rosli, binti Muhammad Rosli, Assistant Director, Sports, Co-Curricular and Arts Division, Ministry of Education of Malaysia, Yang Berbahagia Dato' R.S. Mohon Shan, President of Malaysian Hindu Sangam, Yang Berusaha Dr. Venkata Pratap, President of Telugu Association of Malaysia, Dr. Dato' Datin, Senior Artist, Media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Wanakkam, Salam Satu, Keluarga Malaysia, and peace be with you all. I am indeed honored to be here today at the Malaysian International Carnatic Music Festival 2021, organized by Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation. I understand that this is the third time this international event is being organized, and the last 2 years has been done by virtual. Congratulations to Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation for taking the initiative in organizing such a grand scale event which will be bringing together global artists, practitioners, students and lovers of the traditional music on a common ground, common platform, more so during these trying times. I applaud your achievement in organizing a total of 84 concerts and 26 conferences on Carnatic music and dance, some of which have already taken place online as pre-festival events, while the rest will continue to be staged virtually from today till 21st of November. Besides that, I was informed that you have already organized about 107 competitions ranging from Carnatic vocals, instrument, persuasions, dance, and also various age categories, which had attracted 529 participants from 11 countries. This festival, being organized as a Malaysian event, is in line with the Ministry's aspiration to promote arts and culture as an integral part of the Malaysian community of Keluarga Malaysia. Coming today to Malaysian Indian community, we have our own unique identity, which is an amalgamation of various cultures, traditions, and practices that we have grown with in Malaysia indeed. Malaysia is a melting pot of various cultures from around the world, and as Malaysians, we are certainly fortunate to be here in this land of great diversity. That being said, the culture, traditions, and practices of our forefathers and ancestors who set root in this land are never forgotten. These cultures and traditions practiced by our forefathers and trickle down to us from our core identity or jati diri, and is what's said to be a collective soul of our community in this country. The Indian culture practices and traditions, which include music, dance, instruments, drama, virtual art, and various other forms of fine art and performing arts, is the heart of the Indian community and should never be forgotten or forgotten. It makes us who we are, and we should be at the center of our continued community building process. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, MOTAC, aims to put more focus in driving the Malaysian arts industry to become more dynamic, enterprising, and progressive. As such, the Dasar Kebudayaan Negara, DAKEN, or the National Cultural Policy 2021, which was recently launched, aspires to push forth the country's arts and culture industry to greater heights. The main goal of DAKEN 2021 is to form a high-value cultural society through the implementation of national culture, tribal culture, heritage treasures, and culture excellence while strengthening the identity of the Malaysian people and national identity. This policy also will play a big role in in fostering national unity amidst the diversity in our country. The implementation of Dakhan 2021 would involve 4 important aspects, namely family, educational, community, and service institution, and as such, the policy targets to reach every facet of Malaysia and ensure that no one is left behind. In this country's socio-economic and development agenda. In this regard, I'm happy to acknowledge the role that is being played by the NGOs in this country toward the success of Dakhan 2021, especially Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation, an organization that has been instrumental in promoting and strengthening the identity of Malaysian Indians in this country through arts and culture. Respected guests, in terms of Malaysia tourism, this event eventually will become a Malaysian annual event focusing on Indian culture and artists. MOTEC is indeed appreciative of efforts by NGO and the private sector to assist the public service in fostering the national agenda on tourism and culture. Not forgetting the highlight of today's event, which is a Lifetime Arts Achievement Award ceremony, which recognizes individuals who have contributed to the development of arts and industry in Malaysia. I extend my heartfelt congratulations respect to 11 recipients of this award, as well as 10 recipients who have received it last year. Your service in arts industry is very much valued and needed. Congratulations once again. With this word, I once again would like to convey the sincere thanks to from Ministry to Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation for the excellent job in promoting Malaysia as an international cultural destination to this Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival. We at MOTEC, we are committed and we will work hand in hand with you to make this program a greater success in coming years. And I also like to take this opportunity perhaps to express a few words of my own. We all are a loyal Malaysian, but today, after attending this function today, I have to admit that I'm also to be a proud Indian in Malaysia. And we all are. And this program today, in fact, thank you for inviting me. It has definitely been an eye-opener for me. I'm not very much a cultural and arts person before this, but then, God has His own destiny and put me here as a Deputy Minister. So I'm in a learning stage in my first 100 days. I heard the speech before me from Her Excellency, great speech, thank you. And I also paid attention to your speech on the 3 new initiatives. Perhaps from the Ministry, I'm not able to commit certain dollar and cent and so on in terms of money, but I will take this opportunity for your second initiative to get your digital directory. Perhaps we will allocate about 10,000 ringgit from my ministry towards January. If there's no budget, then that will come from my own salary. And your third initiative in terms of networking and so on, I would like to participate in it. Perhaps we can have monthly or even quarterly to get together, hosted by me, and my officers will work on it. So perhaps that will allow me to understand the artists and the practitioners and so on closer and so on. So out of the 3 initiatives, I will participate in those 2. At the same time, for 2022, for Sugam Foundation and so on, we will also commit another 20,000 ringgit from my personal budget that will be given through ministry next year. So having said that, we must submit an application towards mid-December, because that's how the government works. Lastly, it's an amazing show and so on. I could promise to you that effective today, I will watch less Dharma song and maybe by Alicia, and perhaps I will focus more time watching Carnatic songs and so on. And especially now I've fallen in love with the work of Dato' Ramli Ibrahim, where first he was introduced to me I always say I was in New Zealand and I went for this Indian restaurant and I saw a beautiful Taj Mahal and all the landscapes of India, big portrait and so on, and there were two people right in front. We have a beautiful lady in Bharathanatyam costume, and I had a Malay-looking gentleman. So I told my wife, he looks very Malay, but I have ladies from Bangalore, they have a lot of people, so on. So my wife kept quiet for 10 minutes, and then she said, he's Dato' Ramli Ibrahim of Malaysia. So that's what 5 years ago, I officially been introduced to you. So I think there's a lot of good artists, talents, and so on. And I think now is the time for the ministry, Montec, to promote and to work with all of you. I'm going to spend more time with various foundations, associations, and also the artists and so on, and to see how we could further assist you, and perhaps Jabatan Kebudayaan and Kesenian Negara could further could spend resources and so on to see that how we could actually further expand the involvement of Montec. That's my personal commitment, and I will ensure that it's being done. With this, I hereby declare the Malaysian International Carnatic Music Festival 2021 officially open. Thank you.
Namaste, I'm Vivek Sadashivam.
Please watch this space for exciting and interesting concerts.
My team and I are extremely excited to be part of MYICMF. Do watch our performance.
Do watch us.
Please do join.
Do not forget to watch my program,
Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival 2020.
Thank you, Yang Berhormat, for officiating the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival 2021. Before we proceed to the highlight of this morning, we would like to give thanks and show our appreciation to our supporting partners and panelists. We would like to invite the Festival Director, Ms. Sujitra, up on stage to present the tokens of appreciation. We would also like to invite Ms. Sumitra to accompany the Festival Director. Our supporting partner, Yang Berbahagia Datin Nik Shariza Roslin binti Muhammad Rosli, Assistant Director Sports, Co-Curricular and Arts Division, Ministry of Education, Malaysia. Our concert sponsors, Mr. and Mrs. Tharmasilan Jayashakti, V2 Care, Sendirian Berhad. Dr. Venkata Pratap, President of Telugu Association of Malaysia. Ganesan, CEO and Director of Pancha Products, Sendirian Berhad. Our online media partner, Ms. Rani Lingam, founder and CEO of Yen Tamil Online Media. Representative of Ms. Rani Lingam. Our panelists for the conversation, Keeping the Music Flowing Through Pandemic Times, the Malaysian Perspective, Datuk Ramli Ibrahim, founder, Sutra Dance Academy and Sutra Foundation. Encik Muhammad Syukur Ibrahim, Dean, Faculty of Music, Aswara. Thank you, Ms. Sujitra and Ms. Sumitra, and thank you to all our supporting partners and panelists. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lifetime Arts Achievement Awards, LA, is presented to individuals who have contributed to the development of arts in Malaysia. This award was started in 2019 and 10 awardees received it. They are Datuk Ramli Ibrahim, Srimati Rajeshwari Rajaratnam, Srimati Indra Manikam, Srimati Vijayalakshmi Arumugam, Shri Angapan Angavelu Pillai, Srimati Radha Gopal Shetty, Srimati Kanagamani Vijendra, Srimati Tavamalar Gunaratnam, Shri Perambalam Arumugam, and Srimati Kumudini Sivanathan. This award is given 2 years once, so this year 11 recipients have been selected. The awards will be presented by seniority in age.
கலைத்துறையில் தமக்கென தனி முத்திரை பதித்து கலைகள் சிறப்புடன் வளர பங்காற்றிய அரிய கலைஞர்களுக்கு வாழ்நாள் கலை சாதனையாளர் விருதுகளை வழங்குவதில் நாங்கள் பெருமிதம் கொள்கிறோம்.
To present the Lifetime Arts Achievement Awards, we would like to once again invite on stage our guest of honor, Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Dr. Santara JP, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Malaysia, and Deputy High Commissioner of India to Malaysia, Her Excellency Mrs. Archana Nair. Srimati Vatsala Sivadas. Vatsala began her artistic journey in dance in 1952 when she was presented by her husband and teacher, the late V.K. Sivadas, at her Arangetram or debut. In 1957, the year of Malaysia's birth as an independent nation, Sivadas and Vatsala became a phenomenon when they captured the imagination of the nation with their dances during the first Merdeka celebrations. Their performances were replete with rich costumes, props, and supported by musicians of high caliber. Vatsala and Sivadas were star performers at national and royal events such as the Paramount Princess installation, the Sultan's installation, the Rulers' Conference, and the first Merdeka Day celebrations in 1957. They established their dance school, the Sivadas Vatsala Dance Troupe, in 1957 and were pioneers in conducting Indian dance classes on a regular and systematic basis. Their dance centers covered several areas in Kuala Lumpur, Petaling Jaya, Klang, Seremban, and Port Dickson. They were the first dance couple to be documented by the Malayan Film Unit, now known as Film Negara, in 1962. Through their dance school, they opened the way for many aspiring students to the world of Bharathanatyam, Kathakali, and Indian folk dances. They also enjoyed the distinction of being the first to present an Indian cultural program entitled Salangai on Television Malaysia in 1963, the year television broadcast services began in the country. Their popularity grew by leaps and bounds, and they became regular performers in this new medium. Their duets, Shiva Parvati and Peacock Dance, mesmerized generations of dance lovers at home. In the 1970s, the Malaysian Ministry of Culture invited Sivadas and Vatsala to choreograph the dance drama Anarkali, and this was followed by a wave of creativity. Their works such as Dakshayagam, Parijata Pushpaharanam, Geetopadesham and Shakuntala were major events in the annals of Malaysian dance history. In fact, a Malay version of Shakuntala, the ancient Sanskrit play written by Kalidasa, was produced by the Malaysian Ministry of Culture as a dance drama with the songs arranged by the legendary Hamzah Dolmat and presented by the Queen of Malay Asli Singers, Kamaria Noor. It premiered at the state dinner in honor of the Prime Minister of India, Mrs. Indira Gandhi, during her official visit to Malaysia. Both Vatsala and Sivadas were regularly called upon to perform at official functions for visiting foreign dignitaries, US President Lyndon B. Johnson, Shah of Iran, British and Japanese royalty, and many others. As cultural ambassadors of the country, Sivadas and Vatsalas have performed in India, Japan, Singapore, Brunei, Indonesia, the United Kingdom, Hong Kong, Australia, the Philippines, and Thailand. Their hard work and dedication to Indian culture in Malaysia was recognized by the government of India when the Indian High Commission in Malaysia presented Sivadas and Vatsala with 2 sets of peacock feathers for their untiring work. In the early 1970s, both Vatsala and Sivadas met His Holiness Swami Shanthanand Saraswati. Inspired by Swami Shanthanand, they collaborated with Gopal Shetty and his wife and dance partner Radha to lay the foundation for the Temple of Fine Arts in 1981. At the Temple of Fine Arts, Vatsala, along with Sivadas, Gopal Shetty and Radha Shetty, choreographed all the major dance drama productions produced by Swami Shanthanand Saraswati, who selected themes loved by different communities and gave each an interesting interpretation, like Swan Lake, Lady Whitesnake, Masuri, full-length dance drama, and Artist's Dream, a short poetic contemplation of fantasy and reality. Swagatam and Premanjali became signature pieces of the Temple of Fine Arts. In the 90s, she groomed senior dancers in the art of choreography and assisted Swami Shanthanand Saraswati in producing more major stage works like the Ramayana and Asian Confluence, Sundara Keralam, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Taj Mahal, and Shakuntala. In 2005, Vatsala Sivadas was conferred the institution's honor of Nrityacharya by His Holiness Swami Shanthanand Saraswati at the spiritual inauguration of Saraswati Mahavidyalaya Temple of Fine Arts, Perth. In 2009, Vatsala Sivadas was honored by the government of Malaysia when she was declared Tokoh Orang Hidup by the Kementerian Penerangan Komunikasi dan Kebudayaan, Ministry of Information, Communication and Culture. In 2010, her lifelong dedication to the arts in Malaysia was acknowledged at the BRDB NST Dance Malaysia Tribute. In 2011, she received the Lifetime Achievement Award from Astro in recognition of her dedication, professionalism, and vital contribution in the field of dance. And in 2012, Vatsala notched up a double award. In June, she was once again honored by the Kementerian Penerangan Komunikasi dan Kebudayaan. She received the Anugerah Tokoh Seni under the dance category. In July, the Temple of Fine Arts International honored her with the title Jeevita Kala Seva. The award was presented by Pandit Beju Maharaj, who at present is the leading exponent of the Kathak style of dance in India. Vatsala Sivadas has taught hundreds of students spanning generations. Currently one of the directors at the Temple of Fine Arts Kuala Lumpur, she continues to teach dance, sharing her lifelong love for the art form. Ladies and gentlemen, Guru Vatsala.
Jegathesan Sharma. Shivashri T.A.G. Sharma Guruji took Mridangam as a dog takes to water when he was a toddler. He is a disciple of legendary Vidhwan Palakar Shri T.S. Mani Iyer. His first performance was at the age of 9. At the age of 14, he had his Arangetram. From then, he has been accompanying artists on the Mridangam. He has performed in India, Sri Lanka, Singapore, Norway, Germany, London, France and Australia. He has participated in Margari December season Isivara and in Tyagaraja Utsavam at Guruvayur and in Kerala several times. T.A.G. Sharma is a founder of SLGB Music Academy. Awards received: Nada Brahmam from Kanji Mahaperiyava, Mridanga Mamani from Madurai Adinam, Sagala Kalavallavan from Datusri Dr. S. Samivelu, and Laya Vinyasamani from Shangita Layam Stavanam KL. He is also the founder member of Shri Jagateshwara Ashramam, Kuala Lumpur. T.A.G. Sharma has conducted Isivaras, Tyagaraja Utchavams, Mumurtigal Vira in India for several years. He has organized over 100 professional Carnatic kacheris and 39 Tyagaraja Utchavams in his presiding organization over the years. He has accompanied over 1,000 programs, kacheris and Bharathanatyam performances in a musical journey spanning over 60 years which continues to date. It is the Guru's prayers that the Almighty Cosmic Dancer, Lord Nataraja and Nandikeshwaran shower their blessings to all musicians. Ladies and gentlemen, Shri Jegathesan Sharma.
Meera Venugopal. Srimati Meera Venugopal's journey in Bharathanatyam began in 1970 when she became the disciple of Padma Bhushan Dr. V.P. Dhananjayan and Padma Bhushan Srimati Shanta Dhananjayan of Bharat Kalanjali, Chennai. She is among the pioneer batch of students to graduate from this academy. Srimati Meera Venugopal performed her Arangetram at R.R. Sabha Mylapore in Chennai in 1973 and subsequently obtained her postgraduate diploma in Bharatanatyam from Bharat Kalanjali, Chennai in 1977. She learned the Natuvangam under the tutelage of Padma Bhushan Srimati Shanta Dhananjayan and also from Mridanga Vidhwan Sri Karaikudi Krishnamurti in 1984. Srimati Meera's artistic journey spans 5 decades when she had established a Bharatanatyam school in Ipoh, Teluk Intan, Klang, and now in Petaling Jaya. In the course of her career as a Bharatanatyam guru, she has trained hundreds of students and had personally choreographed many of the dance items and still doing so. Her vast contribution has been duly recognized by many quarters as she had received various awards, notable of which are the Kala Seva Award in 2009 by Dr. V.P. Dhananjayan and Srimati Shanta Dhananjayan. Awards from the Surya and Sopanam Arts for contribution in the promotion of Indian arts in Malaysia. Certificate of Appreciation in 2010 from YB Datuk Sri S. Samivelu, bestowed by Putri MIC for dedication and commitment for the upliftment of Indian classical dance in Malaysia. Bharat Kalanjali has come a long way in the last 48 years in imparting the skills and knowledge of the divine art of Bharatanatyam to children and youths in Malaysia. It has also conducted numerous dance concerts and charity shows in Ipoh, Teluk Intan, Sungai Petani and Kuala Lumpur with great success. The last charity program being for Persatuan Penjagaan Kanak-Kanak Cacat Kelang Selangor and Pusat Penjagaan Kanak-Kanak Cacat Taman Mega with a contribution of RM30,000. Srimati Meera is a dedicated Bharatanatyam guru who conducts classes in Petaling Jaya now. Ladies and gentlemen, Guru Srimati Meera Venugopal.
Srimati J. Bharathi Sharma. Srimati Bharathi Sharma was born in Thiruvanikaval, Chettiar in India. With her parents' encouragement, she learned Carnatic music, vocal and Bharathanatyam from the tender age of 5 years old, with the intention of further enhancing her musical expertise. Along with her sister Usha, Bharathi became the student of Shriman Subramaniam Iyer, who was a pioneer disciple of Sembai Vaidyanatha Bhagavatar. Srimati Bharathi Sharma and her sister, fondly referred to as Thiruvanikaval Sahodarigal, received accolades during their nationwide concerts. She also served as a music guru with a distinction obtained from Lakudi High School. Srimati Bharathi Sharma migrated to Malaysia in 1982 after getting married to eminent Mridangam Vidhwan Sivacharya Shri A. Jegathesan Sharma and blessed to be a mother to 4 children. Since then, she had been the managing director and chief guru of Shruti Laya Gana Vidyalaya Music Academy at Kuala Lumpur. Till to date, she has successfully passed the knowledge of music to hundreds of students in embracing this divine art. In 2020, Guru Bharathi was one of the panel judges along with other prominent musicians from India for the Malaysia International Music Festival 2020, having global participants. For the past 38 years, along with her husband, she had performed at numerous stage concerts and Bharathanatyam programs held at both local and international. Her musical talent and seniority in the Carnatic music scene was well recognized, having received countless awards on recurring basis, including prestigious awards such as Isevani and Gana Saraswati. Ladies and gentlemen, Guru Srimati Bharathi Sharma.
Shri Kesavan Pallusamy Chettiar. Kesavan Pallusamy Chettiar started his early education in this art form under the late Guru Vidhwan Ramanathan, with over 35 years in this industry where he is associated with the melodious tunes. Kesavan is a household name. Kesavan is also no stranger to the drama world, having started in local movies as well as leaving his viewers in stitches. Today, Master Kesavan has been featured in a number of albums in Malay, English and Tamil, capturing his versatility in music. Kesavan has also accompanied many dance recitals featuring both local and foreign singers and artists. His fame brought him to the Royal Albert Hall in London, where he accompanied our very own Malaysian songbird, Siti Nurhaliza. Ladies and gentlemen, Master Kesavan Pallusamy Chettiar. Shri Ganesan. Shri Ganesan studied the detailed intricacies of Bharathanatyam and Nattuvangam under the tutelage of the great Guru K.J. Sarasa of Chennai, India for over 7 years. A pure traditionalist, the accolades and recognition Shri Ganesan received for Bharathanatyam makes him one of the best exponents of this ancient art form in the world. Shri Ganesan is the fine product of the renaissance of Bharathanatyam. Received a special prize in the inter-college competition in 1982, organized by Stanley Medical Madras, India. He became the first Malaysian to make debut his Bharathanatyam Arangethram in Chennai in 1984. Selected under the talent promotion scheme with 10,000 rupees gift
by the Tamil Nadu government in 1985, the only Doordarshan Kendra India graded television artist living in Malaysia up to date from 1987. He has also received the Golden Jubilee Award Chennai in 1999, represented Malaysia presenting Ramayana dance drama 7 times at various international dance festivals with his dances, received MIC Lifetime Achievement National Award for Bharathanatyam in 2012, received the Lifetime Achievement Award from Astro in 2012, Lifetime Achievement Awards from Bangalore in August 2019 and in March 2020, Living Legend title in July 2020 from SCL Rhythms, Bombay, India, received an honorary doctorate for his meticulous service in Bharatanatyam, Lifetime Achievement Award from Singapore in September 2021, received the International Award Icon 2021 from Bombay, India in September 2021, appointed as the nominee for the selection of international artists for the title Icon 2021 for over 20 countries. Ladies and gentlemen, Guru Shri Ganesan.
Shri Dr. R. Chandramohan. Born in Kuantan, Malaysia, Guru Shri R. Chandramohan's involvement in classical Indian dance started at the age of 8 when he started his nuances with Guru Srimati Visalachi Ramachandran, who taught and guided him to a successful Arangetram in 1979. His love for Indian classical dance led him to the Bharat Chudamani Dance Academy in Chennai, India, where, under the guidance of the legendary dancer Padma Shri Guru Shri Arayar K. Lakshmanan, he obtained his diploma in 1984. He went on to learn yet another dance form, Kuchipudi, and in 1986 he completed his training at the Kuchipudi Dance Academy, Chennai, under Kalaimamani Guru Shri Swapna Sundari, Bharata Kalaratna Guru Shri Venpati Chinna Satya, and Kalaimamani Guru Shri Priya Ramanan. He further enhanced his skills in Natuangam, a recitation of classical musical notes that is part of a classical Indian dance performance. After his glorious learning in India, Guru Sri Chandramohan returned to Malaysia and in 1982 founded the Persatuan Kesenian dan Musik dan Tarian Klasik India Selangor. Having conducted dance classes all over Malaysia, Guru Sri Chandramohan has trained over more than 2,000 students in the last 37 years. He presently conducts classes at Ipoh, Cameron Highlands, Rawang, Shah Alam, and Kuala Lumpur. Guru Sri Chandramohan successfully launched his biography in 2017, The Tough Road to Divine Art, showcasing his life, struggles, and how through sheer dedication, devotion, and perseverance he achieved great fame and recognition, and how he came to be known as one of the most divine Bharatanatyam dancers and guru in Malaysia. Some of his notable achievements include: in 1996, he was awarded with the title Bharata Kala Sihamani by Yang Bahagia Tok Puan Uma Samandan. In 2006, he was awarded the title Adal Arasu by Tamil Nadu film industry celebrity Mr. Vijay Kumar, with whom he has been involved in many major performances. 2007, Nardana Nadana Mamani at the UNESCO conference in Thailand. In 2012, Nardana Mahamani by the Malaysian Tamil Sangam. In 2014, he was given Best Dance Teacher by the Malaysian Indian Artists Sangam. In 2019, Natya Kalaratnam by the Tyagaraja Sangeeta Sabha, Kerala, India. In January 2019, the Universal Tamil University bestowed him with the honorary doctorate title for his exemplary service in the field of Bharatanatyam and Indian culture for the last 3 decades. In February 2019, the Academy of Universal of Global Peace, UN, USA, bestowed him with the honorary doctorate title for his thesis on Bharathan and body mechanism. Despite all the accolades and awards conferred, Guru Sri Chandramohan remains humble, modest and true to his vision of promoting the purest form of Bharatanatyam and uplifting the underprivileged community of Malaysia. It is his innermost desire to awaken the youth to their real inner meaning and help them to divinize themselves, to develop spiritual qualities of loyalty, discipline, awareness, sensitivity, strength, courage, skill, cooperation, diligence, health, happiness and well-being, serenity and peacefulness of mind. It is his constant endeavor to keep the purity of this great art form intact, inspiring people to follow the path laid down by the great sages of our country, to learn one of the most beautiful and satisfying ways of expressing the human longing for union with the divine. Ladies and gentlemen, Shri Dr. R. Chandramohan.
Shangita Namasivayam. Shangita Namasivayam is a well-established dancer who today shares a passion with young and aspiring dancers through her dance school, Kalpana Dance Theatre. For Shangita, dance is not some rarefied, exotic activity far removed from the perceivable. Instead, dance has always been the manifest expression of the unmanifest impression. After completing her early years of dance in Sri Lanka, Shangita pursued the art form further at Kalakshetra College of Fine Arts in Chennai, founded by Srimati Rukmini Devi Arundel, one of the contemporary greats of Eastern culture. Trained by brilliant gurus in the true Guru Sishya Parambara, Shangita completed her diploma and post-diploma courses with first-class honours. Rukmini Devi once said of Shangita, "She is highly intelligent, gifted, and is a polished and an accomplished dancer." Words of praise are rarely heard from this great personality. She toured extensively with Kalakshetra and went on to work with the internationally renowned dance choreographer Chandralekha. With Chandralekha, she was involved in creative and innovative explorations of Bharatanatyam. To enhance her understanding of movement, greater strength and suppleness, she took up ancient martial art form of Kalaripayat. It would be no exaggerations to say that Shangita has travelled widely as an ambassador of Indian classical dance. She has been honoured with the titles of Natya Kalamani and Nritya Chudamani. Kalpana Dance Theatre, a young and vibrant Malaysian dance company, is the brainchild of Shangita herself. Kalpana Dance Theatre strives to be in the forefront of Indian classical dance by consistently performing all over the world while holding performances in Malaysia showcasing dancing greats from other parts of the world. So impressive is the quality of KDT's work that a significant affiliation with the other parts of the world. So KDT students can now achieve higher levels of technical competence and artistry. In ensuring inclusivity in her dance school, Shangita ensures that students from all walks of life are given a chance to learn this beautiful art form. Shangita ensures that students from all walks of life are given a chance to learn this beautiful art form. In efforts to reach this goal through Kalpana Dance Theatre, an outreach program for the children of Pure Life Society has been established since 2020, through which the children are taught dance on a weekly basis. Kalpana Dance Theatre also offers scholarships for underprivileged children to pursue the art form, including a number of refugee children from the UNHCR. The students of KDT have also been ensured encouragement in taking on major roles in the dance company, like organizing programs, writing funding proposals, light and sound technical assistance, stage management and costumes, in ensuring a holistic training is provided. Ladies and gentlemen, Guru Srimati Shangita Namasivayam.
dancer in Malaysia. He heads the Bharathanatyam faculty of the Temple of Fine Arts, Malaysia, where he was trained and continues to serve as artistic director, choreographer, and performer. He has given many Bharathanatyam recitals both locally and travelled with the Temple of Fine Arts worldwide, performing dance dramas and a variety of programs. He is also trained in Odissi, Western classical ballet, and other regional classical styles of India. This gives him a rich vocabulary of dance which he uses in choreography. Shankar has been one of the key choreographers in all major dance drama productions of the Temple of Fine Arts. Being the head of the Bharathanatyam section, Shankar has choreographed and conducted over 120 arangetrams to date. His sound working knowledge in Sanskrit and Tamil plus his Carnatic music training makes him double up as a resource person and music composer for the dance and dances in Malaysia. He also serves as lecturer in the degree program of the Malaysian National Arts Academy, Aswara, run by the government of Malaysia. Shankar has received the Bo Cameronian Award for Best Choreographer for a full-length work, ADC, Crossing Borders. Ladies and gentlemen, Shri Shankar Kandasamy.
Sivadas. Sivadas or Sam, as he is strongly known in the music circle, started his love affair with the sitar at the tender age of 7. His first guru was his own father, Jabamali Das. His love and passion for music has brought him to learn from some of the very best sitar players, namely Maheshwaran Om from the Temple of Fine Arts, Jayani Bhajitar Singh, Rajkumar Sharma and Professor Haridev of Chandigarh University, under whom he was able to obtain the Shangit Bhushan. Most notably, Sam had the opportunity to learn from the world-renowned sitar maestro Ustad Shahid Parvez in Pune, India. He was under Shahidji's guidance for 7 months as a composer. Sam has released 8 albums to date. The 2 honors that he was awarded at the Cameronian Arts Awards 2004 for the Best Original Composition and Best Solo Performance categories under his band Prana is a belated recognition much deserved. In 2019, he was again awarded the Bo Cameronian Arts Award for Best Original Composition. Sam has had the good fortune of playing with some of the top musicians in Malaysia and abroad. He recently represented Malaysia for the World Championship of Performing Arts in Hollywood, Los Angeles, USA. He won 7 gold medals and 1 silver medal for the 8 categories he took part in. He also won 7 Champion of the World plaques and was the only one from the Malaysian team to be chosen to compete in the Grand Championships, which was held at the world-famous Palladium Auditorium. In 2014, he was honored the title Sultan of Sitar by Unique Arts Academy with the collaboration of National Department of Culture, Arts, Negeri Sembilan, Ministry of Tourism and Culture Malaysia for his magnanimous musical contribution. Besides the US, Sam has also performed in Australia, Singapore, Brunei, Korea, New Zealand, Taiwan and India. Sam's dedication to this ancient art form is total, and the art world is richer by his experience, expertise and most importantly, devotion. Ladies and gentlemen, Guru Shri Sam J.
Srimati Guruvayur Usha Durai. Bharathanatyam Mamani Nritya Acharya Kalaitai Guruvayur Usha Durai is no stranger to the world of music, as she was born into a family of acclaimed Carnatic singers and musicians from Kerala, India. It is to her father, Mridangam Maestro Guruvayur Durai, and her aunt, Tamil Isai Maestro Guruvayur Punnammal, that she owes her artistic and creative visions. The founder and principal of Lasya Arts Academy, Guruvayur Usha, is a bachelor degree holder from Madras University, graduated in sociology with music as an elective subject. She has made her dance debut under the tutelage of Srimati Indra Rajan and Sri Pandanallur Srinivasa Pillai with her Arangetram in 1983. As a testament of her dedication to her profession, the title of Bharathanatyam Mamani was conferred to her in 1986. She later pursued a diploma in Bharatanatyam. Her combination of talents as a dance, music teacher, choreography, composer and instrumentalist, mastering not only the Nattuvangam but also Mridangam, tabla and veena, have made her an exceptionally rare breed of teacher. Lasya Arts is her dream school, which serves not only as a dance academy but also as a creativity hub where a lot of ideas are created and applied in musical, dance and theatre arrangements. To date, Guruvayur Usha Durai has conducted 49 arangetrams, including 3 vocal arangetrams, with which each one is uniquely presented and far different from each other. Apart from that, she has also produced and backboned a lot of in-house and collaboration productions. Some of her significant productions are Muruga Charanam, Govinda, Ma, a tribute to mothers, Nritya Yoga, Samarpanam and Mantra Tantra. Recently, she toured her production Kapyam all over India and received many good critics and credits to her effort in spreading the Tamil literature works. Besides that, Guruvayur Usha serves her passion involving herself in choreography and orchestration. Lahari, a production by Damaru Creations, crystallizes the teachings of Adi Shankara into a well-received dance and musical production in Malaysia and Singapore, which intensified credits to her talent in choreography. In addition, Amrapali Harmony Fusion program by a Singapore-based production company, GR Vision, also utilizes her expertise in music, dance and theatre orchestration, and it has been successfully touring the world. Not stopping there, she has indulged in some literary work where she has written 4 Padavarnams, lyrics, 3 Shabdams and 7 Padams, which is definitely helping her to soar higher in this artistic world. All her efforts through these years have been fulfilled when she was conferred the title Nritya Acharya and Kalaitai. It is also worth to note down that she aptly received the award Queen of Nattuvangam in 2016 and Kapya Natya Nayaki, Nattu Perarasi, and along with Nattuvanga Ratnakara Award in the same year. Adding more to the list are Aryabhatta Award, Karnataka Indian Award, and Kalasamman Award by Bharatiya Samskriti Club, Kolkata in Kuala Lumpur. Other highlights in her life include the Lifetime Achievement Award by AIDA International and Natya Icon Award by Vihara Arts Kuala Lumpur in 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, Srimati Guruvayur Usha Durai. Thank you, YB, and congratulations to all our 11 recipients. We would like to invite all our VIPs and previous large recipients up on stage for a photography session with our Lifetime Arts Achievement 2021 recipients. recipients are also invited up on stage. Dr. Ramli. Thank you. Congratulations once again to all our 11 recipients. gentlemen, just a short photography session with the recipients. Do bear with us for a few minutes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a finale performance. Thank you, Yang Berhormat and Her Excellency. We heard a beautiful rendition of instrumental this morning. That was a feast to our ears. Let us now feast our eyes to a Bharathanatyam performance by students of Sugam Karnatica as the finale performance to today's event. They will be performing a Tilana in Ragam Kadana Kudakalam, set to Adikalam, composed by Padma Vibhushan Shangita Kalalini Dr. Mangalam Kali Balamurali Krishna. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our dancers Hamsini Dia Naidu, Kyle Kriti Suresh Kumar, Shravani Sai Sivakrishna Rao, Sudarshana Muralidharan and V. Harshini Ria Naidu.
நம் கண்களுக்கு விருந்தாக நிகழ்வில் தொடர்ந்து ஒரு பரதநாட்டிய படைப்பை வழங்க எங்கள் பள்ளி மாணவர்களை அன்போடு அழைக்கிறோம்.
you girls for the performance. We have come to the end of the program. We once again congratulate all the 11 recipients of the Lifetime Arts Achievement Awards. We would also like to take this opportunity to thank all our VIPs and guests for joining us this morning to commemorate the opening of the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival 2021. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen. Drive safe, stay safe, and see you soon at another event.
இன்றைய நிகழ்வு இனிதே நிறைவுற்றது. எங்களுடன் இணைந்த உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறோம். மீண்டும் சந்திப்போம்.